On tonight's episode, we're talking about Gladiator 2.
And other pop culture news from the week.
We are back. We've been on a hiatus for 2 weeks.
I have lost all sense of time.
So we move into our new improved Retina studios.
Ah.
So they're still under construction. That's how the light is still, weird. But we're working on that. So we are back after 2 week mandatory hiatus, and we have a lot to talk about.
Yeah.
We did see the new Gladiator 2.
Yeah,
And you
brilliant title.
And you thought it wouldn't be possible because the guy died on the first one. But nothing stopped, people that want to make money, suits that want to milk cows that are even dead cows. So we saw the new Ridley Scott that came back for the movie. Hans Zimmer didn't, but Ridley Scott came back to direct a sequel that was a lot of more of the same.
More of the same implies it was good though, because Gladiator is such a phenomenal film with like great writing and an unbelievable lead and a great villain and all the rest. And this one for me was just a meh the whole way through. Despite some spectacular production design, like costumes and sets and all that were amazing. Denzel Washington. He's always fantastic. And for me, that's
Conan
where...
Nielsen is back.
Yeah. She was fine.
I think that was the only one back, right?
I think so.
Yeah, because everybody died. And Paul Mescal as the main character, title character, he plays a character that was a kid on the original movie.
For me, it fell short. It felt like they were trying for greatness, but they didn't really have. I don't know.
Yeah, it had a lot of when I say more the same, it had a lot of the even the story is sort of the same as the first one.
Yeah.
Guy, in this case, is not a general, but he works with the African armies. So let's say a general becomes slave, becomes gladiator, and he wins the world. He wins the populace and he wins the, So,
and that's a good story, but I just feel like this. I can't figure out if it was like directing, writing, acting. He just didn't grab us. He didn't grab me the same way that Russell Crowe did. Like at no point did I feel like, yeah, this guy will follow into battle. I will die for this guy. It just...
I don't know. Maybe it's for teenagers, because I did see some of the people talking about it, and some people loved the guy. I don't think he holds a candle to Russell Crowe. He's okay.
No,
yeah. I never felt like, yeah, let's this dude. Yeah, like no, Russell Crowe was like first 5 minutes of the original one is like, brothers, what we're doing this life echoes in eternity. It's like everybody is like yeah.
And see, and there you have this way. Like I can't figure out where to assign blame. Not that we need to blame anybody, but like there you have this great combination of like a solid script, a great actor. You got Hans Zimmer's score, Ridley Scott pulling it all together.
Hans Zimmer that didn't come back for this one,
and it showed.
And as a matter of fact, there was in the news Ridley Scott telling the composer for this one that the composer would use some Hans Zimmer themes on his new composition, and Ridley Scott telling him, "Don't screw it up." I don't know if you can say he did or he didn't.
Yeah, I feel like nothing was like a screw up. It was just.
Yeah. Well. Beautiful movie. It's again the sequel. The sequel never works as good as the first one.
Yeah, and in this case, there's a lot to live up to.
Yeah, and yeah. Anyways, Gladiator 2. If you saw the first one, if you like the first one, you should try to see the second one. Maybe you're gonna like it, maybe not. I don't know. I thought it was just okay.
Yeah.
And that was like before the movie came out. There was rumors that they would make more. I hope not.
Yeah, if they make more in this vein, that's okay. I will say though, the popcorn buckets and like the soda cups have been very cool.
Yeah.
Like Roman gladiator armor and helmets and all that cool stuff. So that part they nailed, no question.
Yeah.
But that's not what we're here for. So
yeah. Anyways, another one that came out this week we didn't see yet. It was Wicked. Is doing really well in the box office.
Yeah. In fact, they've almost doubled Gladiator's domestic take.
Yeah. As a matter of fact, we only could find screenings of Gladiator late on the preview day because it was took over by Wicked, and they trying to people are pushing for Glicked.
And no, it has to happen organically.
But
you can't force it.
Anyways, for the Wicked for the girls, Gladiator for the boys. We didn't see yet, so we're not gonna talk much about it. Even though there's some controversies surround the movie. One that some people that I don't know were not very aware of this thing called the internet, or didn't see announcements, or didn't follow Retina weekly, didn't know that the movie it doesn't end. It's part 1 of 2. So when the movie ends, some people got disappointed.
Oh, no.
Yeah. But hey, it only means there's more. I don't know when the next one comes. It's not as bad as when I was a kid watching Back to the Future and I had to wait like 2 or 3 years for the next one. And Back to the Future was shot like really close. Or even Lord of the Rings, it was like shot back to back.
That's
but
right.
you still have to wait a whole year.
A whole year.
Another controversy is not much about the movie, but AMC theaters are denying entry to fans. They're coming with their face painted green, which I think is
like I get masks, but why that?
well, I that's the thing. The mask too. That reminds me of like not long ago when you could not.
You had to wear.
Had to wear a mask, and now you cannot hide your face. It's not much. I don't know the details, but apparently it's not about hiding face. It's not about a threat to security or safety.
Oh.
It's because they live in a mess. The ink on the seat. But again, like a friend of mine was asking, like, who puts a face on the seat? That's hygienic.
I mean, unless it's like body paint, they've done like their hands too. I don't know.
So yeah, don't paint your face green. They will make you wash before you get it.
Yeah.
The numbers. You gave the numbers, right?
Yeah. So yeah, Gladiator was looking at about 65 million. Wicked was around 117 million. Red 1 also premiered, but only to about $30 million.
Yeah.
Despite
and it was
some
a
pretty
week
good
before.
Review. Yeah. So I am still really excited to see it. I think it looks like a blast.
It looks fun, even though I didn't hear good things about it.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Oh, I think it looks like just really stupid fun.
But we'll see. We'll see. There's like a couple of things you need to see. You need to see Wicked. We need to see Red 1. There's the biggest, greatest pageant, Christmas, whatever.
Oh, yeah.
There's a couple
You
more
need
movies.
to see the original one first.
Yeah, Moana is coming. I don't know if you're gonna see that. What else? Moana is going against Wicked. Yeah, there's a couple interesting things coming this week.
Yeah.
We had a chance to finish the Penguin show, the HBO Max
Yeah.
HBO new show on the Matt Reeves Batman universe. To be honest, I'm not the biggest fan of Matt Reeves Batman. I thought it was okay. I thought it had a lot of problems. I thought Nolan was the ultimate version of Batman. Like everything, even with the problems it has, it's like, it's like the music. Hans Zimmer, right?
Wow.
Talking about Hans Zimmer again.
Yeah.
But the story, the way he conducted everything, beginning, middle, and end, I thought it was spectacular. Even the way that he made it 3, and like George Costanza, I'm out.
Yeah, it was decisive too.
Yeah. So besides that, you know, the iterations of Batman, I'm not the biggest fan of Matt Reeves' Batman, but the Penguin show was excellent. I really liked the show.
I agreed. It was phenomenal. It was so good. Like, I forgot it was Colin Farrell. I even forgot that this is a Batman universe. Like, I didn't even care that Batman was supposed to be there somewhere, because this character was so compellingly written, and his storyline, and then learning about his origins, and then everything going on with the Gigantes / Falcons, and it was just like phenomenal and gripping from beginning to end. They managed to create our main character, right? Penguin, Oswald Cobblepot, like he was compelling, and I was invested in it, but also I never forgot that, like, he's a very bad man, which I think is a very fine line to walk, and very few shows really get that. But man, they nailed it across the board. It was so good. It didn't have to rely on like, you know, references or tie-ins or anything. Like, honestly, you could probably just like watch the show without ever seeing any other DC anything anywhere and get it.
Yeah.
It was phenomenal.
Yeah, and is unapologetically a villain origin story, rise story, and there's no, you know, it's not like Sony is doing, making every bad guy a superhero, or if anything an anti-hero. This one is, he's bad. And he's bad.
And you think you know how bad he is?
Oh,
no, you don't.
Yeah, no. It's like, it's building. It's what's the name of the show? Building a Murder.
Oh, How to Get Away with Murder?
No. Making a Murder, right? Making a Murder.
Oh, yeah.
A documentary.
Yeah.
This is like he's making a Gotham villain mob. Yeah, no, really good, really well done. Acting, everybody acts. It's so good. The mother, the even the Sofia Falcone or Sofia Gigante, Christian Milioti. She's physically, she's not for the part, because the character on the books, she's like a giant.
Right, it's like bigger than him. It was a really interesting casting choice. Like they thought against type, and just went hard.
Yeah.
Because she's big, but the characters. Anyway.
She acts the crap out of it. We have the kid. We have the other bad guys. And of course Colin Farrell, the irrecognizable. It's excellent. I really like the show. Again, not a big fan of Matt Reeves' Batman and everything he does. And there's rumors that on the next one, Bruce, because everything happened in the first movie, he's questioning himself about being Batman, which was like, oh, come on.
No, I feel like we had enough of like his emo introspection.
Yeah.
Like we did that.
Let's
very
move on.
thoroughly.
Be Batman, and go be Batman.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. So but the Penguin.
Regardless, this series.
Yeah.
So good.
Yeah, it's HBO Max. Penguin. That one is for sure one we recommend.
Yeah, and it seemed to do very well, because this is interesting. The finale had 2.1 million viewers, which is a 50% increase from the premiere, which I think is a huge green flag for a show, that there's like more people watching at the end.
And it's good even by itself as a standalone. If they were able to do that, but there's this whole thing, James Gunn is taking over DC. That's like this week again was like there was rumors that the second Batman movie was canceled, and he said no, I'm a big fan of the guy, but you know, James Gunn is never to be trusted. But there's also rumors that on the same universe, on the same type of black label, Batman alternative or separate universe, there would be a movie about, or a show about Clayface, which, if well done, it could be something dark and scary and in the modes of Penguin. But so far,
only if they cast Alan Tudyk.
Oh, a great actor!
Yes, he went to Juilliard.
Anyways, Penguin is HBO Max. Let's move to the news, because we have a lot to talk about.
We do. How about Jake Paul and Mike Tyson? The fight watched around the world and disappointed everybody.
So much
was my impression.
So much that what's his bucket? People are suing Netflix for not because the fight that sucked, because it kind of did, but because of buffering, people watch
Yeah.
the fight and comes a punch that would never hit, but it would buffer. And they would have finally. Anyways,
Yeah.
yeah. But it was really well viewed. Is that
It was. There were 108 million households watching worldwide. So who knows how many people that is?
Yeah.
No,
No, that's 100. That's worldwide.
Yeah, 60 million domestic.
Oh yes, okay.
Yeah, 108 million worldwide.
Yeah.
But naturally, most of those would be more than one person
Yeah. I mean, it served the purpose.
watching.
Which was made for. Like he wanted to beat the old guy. He's like, I fought Mike Tyson. It was my father's dream. And Mike Tyson had a dream to fight in a filled up stadium. He did. It was the Cowboy Stadium, and they both made a lot of money.
A bananas amount of money. Meanwhile, the rest of the world, like, I don't understand why Jake Paul thought this was a good idea. Like, there's no way either he gets beat up by an old guy or he beats up an old guy. It's not a good look either way.
I mean, it's not like everybody loved him before this, right?
Well, yeah, it's true, but like, it was.
He made a lot of money and he realized
That's
his dream.
true.
Next, he wants to fight George Foreman.
Yeah. No, actually, that was the best
Jimmy
thing to come out
Carter.
of this. Yeah, Jimmy Carter, Muhammad Ali, the greats. The greats.
Oh, well.
So, yeah. Okay, moving on. AMC has fully acquired BBC America for a mere $42 million.
That's quite a bargain.
Actually, it really does seem like. Yeah, not bad.
But it's BBC America. It's like distribution and streaming. It's like it's not buying BBC. It's not like BBC America has studios here. I don't think they do.
I don't think so. I don't know. Mattel. So Wicked is like one of the most aggressively marketed films I think since The Last Jedi. Maybe, I don't know. It's been so intense. Everything is green and pink. Mattel had to fix up some boxes for some of their toys, their Wicked toys.
Kids' toys.
Yeah, kids' toys that misprinted a website on the back. It was actually
Wicked.com.
It's a porn site. It's porn. So that wasn't great.
Well, the owners of the site got extra traffic.
Yay.
I
Good for
don't,
the, I don't know.
I don't think so, but yeah.
I don't know how many people, because it's like small print at the back of the box. I don't know how many people.
But Wicked.com is like, if you're looking for a website, because do people still do that? They go to websites?
For like a specific movie? I don't know.
I mean, I know they go to their Facebook page, Instagram page, TikTok page, but to a website?
I know, it feels almost archaic.
Unless it's cryptic, and like when they did Batman Matt Reeves, they had like laratalada.com, and it was like hints. Anyways.
That's right.
But anyways.
Yeah. Okay, John Mayer and who is this? MCG?
Mac G. Yeah.
I know things. Anyway, they're buying the historic Jim Henson Company lot.
Yeah, the Jim Henson Company lot that used to be the Charlie Chaplin Studios.
Right.
And it was almost bought by a church not long ago. Scientology, I think. The Scientology church, and it didn't went through. But now Mac G and Mayer are buying it.
Okay.
Let's see what they're gonna do with it. I don't know.
I don't know either. Okay, Amazon is shutting down Freevee and they're consolidating everything with Prime Video.
Yeah, Freevee that changed names so many times. There used to be IMDb movie, IMDb streaming.
That's right.
And either way, changing names and changing homes, it did have some good stuff. I mean, it has movies and TV shows, and it had an original show. It was a success. It was the what was it called? The one about the jury duty. It was jury duty. The one with Michael.
So. James Marsden.
Yeah, Judy Duty. It's like a reality show, comedy, and then with
How bizarre,
good message.
The guy, social experiment.
Yeah, the guy. Everybody loves the guy and is giving him jobs, and he's gonna be in commercials and movies, and So it had that, but now they get consolidating. The whole industry is trying to consolidate. Paramount is being sold. CBS, not CBS. Comcast. Yeah, Comcast is trying to get rid of their cable. MSNBC is on the chopping block. CNN might be bought. So there's this whole thing going on. So Freebie joined the party with this reorganizing of the industry.
In the meantime, the Louisiana House has voted to eliminate a $150 million film tax credit program.
Yeah, they can use that money on something else. And if you want to shoot in Louisiana,
yeah.
And you can use, and if you want to shoot in Louisiana, yes, you can, but you're not gonna have the state paying for that.
Yeah, which is fine. Louisiana doesn't need to. Well, anyway, Bob Iger is selling off maybe up to $41 million worth of his shares.
Yeah,
That's not a good look, is it?
Yeah, it's never a good look when the owners or top dogs on these companies is getting rid of
It's like it's only going down from here.
And it's like the markets see that, and those stocks. After the guy already sold it, the leftover stocks from everybody else starts like, and everybody starts selling. It's never good.
Yeah, definitely not. AP, the Associated Press, is cutting 8% of their staff. It's not looking great for CNN or MSNBC either.
Yeah.
So sorry, guys.
Yeah, especially after the election, not that Trump is hunting press like they cry and they claim. But because they failed not only on the horse they bet on, but all the lies they sold to promote their horse, after the election, their house of cards is falling apart. And
MSNBC's viewership is down 38%, CNN's down 27%, Fox News has jumped 41% up, and X is up 27%.
Yeah.
Or in downloads, like their downloads of the app, I guess, are up 27%.
Yeah.
So definitely a shift in media.
And then they because they so fake and they don't stick to the truth or even their own truth. They claim that Trump was a Nazi, and after he won, they stopped saying that. As a matter of fact, Joe Scarborough and Mika Brzezinski went to talk to Trump in a sort of go kiss the ring, go bend the knee.
Yeah,
and that didn't help them as well because their loyal audience that heard them saying that this guy's Nazi, then you go there. So they lose. They don't know what to do.
Yeah. So.
About bending the knee or kissing the ring, Zuckerberg was cited Mar-a-Lago other day.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. Interesting.
And the president of Mexico. So Trump's gonna do this whole tariff things. He go tariff Mexico, gonna tariff Canada. If they're not willing to play ball, and by play ball meaning help stop drug trafficking and human trafficking and illegal immigration. And it sounds like they are willing to play ball. Trudeau said in the weird way that he doesn't quite say, but said that he's gonna do that. And the president of Mexico just announced he will fight illegal immigration.
She.
Oh, it's a she.
It's a she.
That's right. Call her
quite
Soraya.
famously. I can't remember her name.
Yeah. No, you're right. Anyways.
Okay. Okay. The UK, it's getting weird over there. Was this like a list of extremist literature?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This list of like extremist literature that's supposed to like radicalize people, drive them to the right, like the far scary fascist right.
If the government finds out that you read this, you are a suspect of being or moving towards the far right extremist.
Yeah.
And those are.
The authors include.
No.
I mean, I'm sure that's there, but the list of authors and literature includes George Orwell, J.R.R. Tolkien, and C.S. Lewis.
Yes.
C.S. Lewis, who let's
England.
Let's check the notes there. Wrote about Santa Claus visiting a magic winterland.
Yeah, and Christianity.
With talking animals.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well.
So. It just makes me want to throw some tea in the ocean again. Just for good measure.
From J.K. Rowling moving. I wouldn't say she's moving to the right. She just have a good brain, and she's outspoken, right?
Yeah.
And they want to hunt her down. Now they want to hunt everybody that reads. everybody that reads, it almost sounds like they want to burn books. Huh?
It's really,
Who's
it's
this stream
not.
now?
I don't get what's going on there. In the meantime, Jaguar is what is even happening? They've done like some bizarre rebranding, which I wouldn't think like why would Jaguar want to rebrand? Because aren't they like just super iconic? And
Yeah,
I don't understand.
it's like a man wants a Jaguar. Now they're moving to the opposite. It's like
yeah, in a series of ads that like didn't even include cars and
the
changing
logo,
fonts.
changing the classic logo too, and it's like even as colorful things could be, the colorful way they do it's not even, it's just weird.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe we're getting old and we're just not keeping
No,
up with the young
it's not.
kids.
It's not.
Or maybe the whole world is wrong.
Oh, yeah. No, everybody is agree with us.
Yeah.
Yeah, woke is dead, but
Okay.
some people try to clear to defibrillate, but no, come on.
Yeah.
Moving on. I think it was the CEO of Walmart was saying with more disguised words that he's gonna move the company into moving away from DEI, moving away from all that crap. That's causing the company so many problems. And Jaguar is like running against the current and
running
doing
into it.
It is.
Yeah. Well, maybe that's because. Well, anyway, through all of this, with like the more like left-leaning mainstream media going one way, and anyway, with all of this, Alec Baldwin and Sharon Stone, like bizarre, and Alec Baldwin of all people, really, I feel like can't afford to alienate anybody right now, but he's on the record saying things that like he's just out there telling the world that Americans are uninformed. Sharon Stone's out there saying we're uneducated.
Yeah, and they do that. It's very very treacherous behavior. They go to another country. They in Italy for the Turin Film Festival, and they talk about bad about that country. It's like, wow. And again, Alec Baldwin that killed somebody. Yeah, it's still. Yeah.
But then still made the rest of the movie and is premiering it at film festivals in Europe.
Yeah.
I wouldn't. Anyway. Yeah. Okay. Let's talk about some upcoming projects. Simon Kinberg is slated to write and produce a new Star Wars trilogy.
Yeah. Simon Kinberg, the man behind the X-Men movies. He produced some good stuff there. We'll see. Coming from Disney and Kathleen Kennedy, Lucasfilm is, we saw the last Indiana Jones. It's tough to say.
Yeah. But these films are supposed to take place after The Rise of Skywalker. Long after would be good.
Yeah.
But we'll see.
But yeah, the Rey movie is like rumored like to be shelved, to be in trouble.
They did pull a 2026 Star Wars movie from the calendar.
Yeah. So that's never a good sign. I think one of the writers ran away. There's still the problem with the director. She never directed a movie in her life.
The way you say that, it implies like captive writers.
Well.
But he broke free.
Yeah. No, I think it was a girl.
She broke free.
Yeah, I think it's anyways.
Either way.
I think she found a terrible job at HBO. I'm kidding. I don't know where she went to, but HBO would not be terrible.
The first time.
Yeah. But so all that going on. Skeleton Crew is coming soon, but we're behind Star Wars shows because they've been subpar mediocre. We're gonna catch up with that, and maybe we can talk more about it. But at the same time, someone said that Rey is the most important. Is the when you have things that are valuable, she's the asset. She's the biggest Star Wars asset they have. It was like, Rey? Really? Okay.
I think Force Awakens Rey was.
Yeah.
But they really mishandled it.
Yeah.
She's a phenomenal character. John Williams wrote her the perfect music. Yeah, they just went downhill. Anyway, Andor Season 2. I thought Andor was pretty good. Season 2 is coming in April of 2025.
Yeah, and again, I think it's going to span something like 5 years.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's going to be a long storyline.
Okay.
And it will end. It was said many times that it will end exactly where Rogue One begins. So.
Okay, so.
Two and done.
Yeah.
no more because, well, you know what happens in Rogue One.
We do.
But again,
And
never
right
underestimate.
after Rogue One.
And again, never underestimate capacity of a suit to. Maybe they didn't die.
They did. Well, okay. In the meantime, Disney they do have an Ice Age 6 coming in 2026.
Okay.
This is it's starting to turn into, like at this rate, we could very well get to like the Jaws 35 that we saw in Back to the Future.
So far 6 to 35.
I'm just saying, we're on that path. We're on that path. Anyway, Ray Romano, Queen Latifah, and John Leguizamo are returning. So okay, Anne Hathaway. Oh, okay. Christopher Nolan's next film. He's dropping some casting announcements.
There's everybody.
Yeah, it's
Charlize Theron, Robert Pattinson. Who else?
Anne Hathaway.
Who else?
Zendaya.
I
I think that's everyone, but that's plenty. That's a lot of heavy hitters.
Involved? I think Matt Damon. Anyways, I might be wrong. Yeah. I mean, his last movie had a huge cast. Was Oppenheimer. And got Oscars for it. Robert Downey Jr. got an Oscar for it. So he's the top dog. He's the director that everybody wants to be, and the director that everybody wants to be directed by.
That's right. And he gets a lot of return clients, return customers, actors who keep wanting to work with him, that he keeps wanting to work with. So in fact, I think, has Charlize Theron done one with him before?
I don't think so.
I don't think Zendaya has either.
No, either.
But Anne Hathaway and Robert Pattinson are both.
I don't think Anne Hathaway for
veterans.
sure. Yeah, Pattinson too.
Yeah. I know of what I speak.
Yeah. Anyways.
Tell us about the Mass Effect TV series.
Well, it's a very popular, very good video game, and they're gonna adapt to a TV series, which is always danger to be something terrible. But there's a minimal possibility that it's gonna be good, so we'll see.
Well, let's choose hope. The Night Agent season 2 is coming in January.
Yeah.
And Zack Snyder is maybe gonna be directing an LAPD action film.
Yeah, for Netflix. Yes.
Yeah, I think I like that pairing of Netflix giving him money to do projects that he likes.
Yeah, Matt Damon and Ben Affleck was seen on a set for a Netflix movie as well.
Ooh, okay.
I wonder if that's the same. No, this one is called Rip, I think. Rest in peace. Yeah. I don't know. We'll see. It's way too soon. There's too. Yeah.
Conan is gonna host the Oscars.
Yeah, Conan. Conan is funny when he stick to being funny and out of politics. And he's probably the last of the old guard, right? He was there with Letterman and Leno.
Yeah.
And he's, I mean, he is, but he is not. He's not on TV anymore. He does a podcast, and he does.
That's right.
Yeah, but we'll see. I mean, maybe not. Nobody sees the Oscar anymore.
Honestly, and I feel like with Trump being elected, like the next 4 years of.
I think it should be. Yeah, it's gonna be Trump. Trump is bad
SNL
and orange. Yeah. It should be Ricky Gervais. Yes.
Oh, that was great. I'll never do that again. Daniel Craig is being considered to star in Sergeant Rock.
Sergeant Rock and the Easy Company, a DC Comics property about World War II warriors.
Yeah.
He does have the looks, and he's a great actor, so we'll see.
Okay. They're the ones, they like kind of get stuck in time and they're just like solving problems and kicking butts.
Every week a different town. An old lady and a midget. Solving problems.
Okay.
No.
I don't know a lot about these
Crisis, that was
Crisis,
his whole, yeah,
that's what I was
thing.
thinking
Yes,
of. But that's not their normal gig.
No, the normal gig is back in World War II.
Okay.
Fighting fighting Nazis.
Well, this is DC. Like anything
but
goes.
DC has some really real characters. But I mean, real like close to reality. Like Batman is like closer to reality than Spider-Man than Superman.
Sure. Okay, Netflix has canceled the Scott Pilgrim anime series.
Okay, I wasn't seeing. I don't know. So
yeah, Enola Holmes 3, though, is coming from director Philip Barantini.
Yeah.
The first two were awesome. So that'll be fun. Denzel Washington says the Equalizer 4 and 5 are in the works.
Yeah, putting down the rumors that he would retire.
Yeah, I don't see him as a retiring sort of guy. Alien Earth. There's a trailer and it confirms that the show is
It's a teaser.
Oh, okay.
And the teaser starts saying it's the year is 21, something like that, which indicates that it takes place 2 years before the original movie on Earth.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Interesting. That movie.
So there's probably going to be a big amount of retcon,
Sure.
I mean, the latest movie, what was it called? Romulus?
Romulus.
Yeah, there was like some like retcon. It's like people on Earth already knew about xenomorphs and stuff. They're all constantly realigning and retconning, and so this one's probably going to be the case too.
Yeah. Okay, Wolves. This was the Apple TV movie with George Clooney and Brad Pitt. They're not doing a sequel.
No surprise when we talked about Wolves, and we talk about other things that George Clooney does not bring audiences as he used to, especially on how he controversially basically kicked Biden out of the race.
Oh, I don't think he could have done that without Nancy Pelosi's enthusiastic assistance.
Yeah.
We can't put that on him.
But
also they did it wasn't a super gripping, compelling. It was fun.
Okay, yeah.
It wasn't a waste of time to watch it, but we don't need another one. That's fine.
I mean, it could be so much better. Like you saw Brad Pitt on Bullet Train.
Bullet Train. Oh my gosh.
He was so good.
Yeah. Oh, that movie. That was hysterical. Okay. John Stamos. Let's talk about John Stamos.
Oh,
and cancer.
John Stamos.
And how to support your friends with cancer.
David Coulier, or whatever you pronounce his name. I think it's like that.
Yeah.
If it's not, this should be. It sounds cooler. He was diagnosed with cancer. He's going to treat. He's under treatment, and because cancer, chemotherapy or radiotherapy, I don't know which one, but you lose the hair. So shaved bald, and then to support his friend, like many people do, John Stamos went to visit him, bald as well, but different than people. Everybody else that do that for their friends.
Yeah.
He didn't shave his head.
He put on a bald cap.
And he was being eaten alive by the internet because this is like where he draws the lines. Like, you're my friend, I love him, but my hair, no.
But I will cosplay your suffering for a selfie.
Oh, jeez. Yeah.
It's not good. And I get that John Stamos has very thick, pretty hair, but I mean, my guy.
Jeez, yeah. Anyways, a gesture, but it wasn't kind of a gesture.
Yeah, what not to do. How not to support people. Okay, the voice of Milhouse in The Simpsons is retiring.
Yeah, it's a lady actress, and she did that for 35 years.
Yeah. So, man, that's a heck of a career. You know how, like, every holiday meal you find yourself thinking, my gosh, if I could just have this turkey with some McRib sauce? You know how I have that thought?
I never had that thought.
Yeah, me neither. But you never will again because McDonald's is selling half-gallon jugs of McRib sauce for the holidays.
Yeah, so hey, Christmas is here early, guys.
That's right. Don't show up empty-handed. Show up with a half-gallon jug of sauce.
Unrelated news: J.K. Rowling is sort of being endorsed by Warner. They stand behind her, and she is part of the show. She is part of the series.
Okay.
And as she should, she has power of decisions. Mm-hmm. I would not say completely. I would not say final, but she's heavily involved, and she's there, even despite some people saying absurd things about her, even that she should be dead.
There's a really interesting podcast about this called The Witch Trials of J.K. Rowling. It's produced by the Free Press. Can't recommend it enough. And just kind of goes over this whole like bizarre journey of, well, anyway, just check it out if you're interested in her story. Okay, and last but not least, this Black Friday you can get Hulu for a mere 99 cents a month.
For the whole year.
Yeah.
Yeah. You
It's a
also
friggin' steal.
Yeah, you also have a deal with the bundle, which is Hulu, Disney, and HBO. I think it's $2.99 a month.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
That's a ton of content.
Yes. And it's like a drug dealer type of deal, you know. The first one is free.
Yeah.
In this case, not so much free, but it's cheap.
Still,
After a year, you're hooked up.
Yeah.
You want more. You need your, what they call it?
You need your fix. Yeah.
You know, I
You
need
need
my
your Succession.
House of the Dragon. I need my bear. My, you know,
right. Oh my
whatever
gosh.
Disney has.
Yeah.
So if you want some, it's a good deal.
It is a really good deal.
Yeah. Talking about good deal, Daily Wire is 50% off.
That's right.
Another good deal. They have a very good catalog of documentaries, fiction, and shows, and daily podcasts and weekly shows.
Their kid content is pretty solid as well.
Yeah.
Honestly, I think I spend more time on BentKey, the kid streaming platform, than I do on the actual like grown up stuff.
Yeah.
So just FYI.
What else is a good deal? Turkey. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's Thanksgiving. So happy Thanksgiving to you and to yours. We come
Thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching. We're grateful for your support and followage. Is that what I say? Followage?
Just say follows.
Not
Followage?
followage.
Sure.
Following.
I don't know.
I
Just
still
thanks
like
for whatever it is
followage.
you do.
Yeah. We'll be back next week. In climate. No, it's a Christmas climate. You don't say
Christmas
that?
spirit.
The spirit.
I don't think anybody says Christmas. Whatever. Next time we come back, it'll be Christmas time.
Yeah. Well, officially. Even though the Raiders are playing like for weeks already.
Oh yeah, we've been listening to Christmas music forever.
Anyways, we'll be back next week for more pop culture news entertainment. May the force be with you.
Live long and prosper.
Bye.
Bye.